one. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and the society. I want to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahawah, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem, Rakakadash. That by honest to apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters are listening, learning, being obedient to their husbands. This the brother Matazawa Youngin, aka Mataz. And I'm just coming back with another quick video. And as you can see for the title, it speaks for itself. There should be signs in heaven before the great and terrible day of the Lord, of YAHAWASHI. And as you can see, if you can look at the thumbnail, there's going to be another lunar eclipse coming on the 7th, which is this Sunday. Now, they said we might not be able to see it. That's what I was hearing. Well, that's what I was hearing from somebody. I don't know how sure we might be able to see it. We might not, but they say it's going to be over in Jerusalem and certain other parts. You know, people are going to see the eclipse and the blood moon. And we seeing all of these signs coming to pass because YAHAWASHI is about to destroy this place. Whether people want to accept it or not, or want to even look into these things, you know. But hey, YAHAWASHI is about to destroy this place. And this is why we must get closer to YAHAWASHI as much as we can while we in these last days, man. Towards the end of these days. And a lot of people don't take this serious. But the hell with who ain't taking it serious. It's up to the men of the Lord. Hopefully we are the hopeful elect, you know, to take this serious, man, you know. So I'm gonna get this scripture right here. This is Joel 2:30. And I will show wonders in heaven and in the earth, blood and fire and pillar of smoke. The sun should be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord Yahweh come. And we about to see that. It's about to get crazy out here, you know. Like we was talking about earlier, me and the brother Uridan, you know. We was talking about earlier in the video how the troops is coming, man. They about to put their boots on the ground. And, you know, it's about to get real nasty out here. Whether people like it or want to hear it. We don't care who don't want to hear it. Salakia, you know, I'm just coming over some over the water. Some try to get me, but it's all good. But at the end of the day, we got to be on point and understand that these things must come to pass because YAHAWASHI is about to destroy. He about to visit this place. And we was talking about this, man. These things are coming to pass. And people are not taking heed because they caught up in this Western mindset, this life. They don't have nothing but death in the world, man. All it is death. But it's all good because people, they desire the day of the Lord, but they think it's going to be lollipops and nice and, you know, sweet. But it's not. Ain't going to be no sweetness or no soundness. It's going to be nothing but a lot of evilness, maliciousness, wickedness. You know, death everywhere. And we're going to need YAHAWASHI on our side to protect us. So this is Amos 5:18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord, Yahweh is darkness and not light. And that's all you about to see is nothing but darkness here. You know, ain't gonna be no light in it at all. It's nothing but death, destruction. You know, that's all that's coming to this place. And that's why we must take this serious and continue doing this work, fighting the good fight, pushing, no matter what try to hinder us. You know, we shouldn't allow things to hinder us. We got to be on point and stand on these things and stand on our grind and stand on our job. We got a job. We are watchmen. And this is our job to point out these things because we the true news, you know, your true weatherman, as you want to say. You know, and as we showing, every time we show you these things, we point out these things about these signs in heaven. And that's important because we know these things must come to pass so we can get more closer to the day of YAHAWASHI. So I'm going to keep reading. And it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So, hey, man, no matter what you think you're going to escape, you're not going to escape YAHAWASHI's judgment. It's no getting away, you know, and it's beautiful, man. You know, man, look, man, we almost out of here, man. We just got to keep understanding, like, these times may be getting worse, but it's getting better for us. Because guess what? The kingdom of heaven is at hand. And if you want to get to the kingdom of heaven, man, do your work, man. Get on your job. Stop being lazy and do what you got to do, man. It's simple as that, man. It's no playing around trying to hold back. Hey, shalom. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, so you know. So if people putting stuff on the camera, bro, I ain't got to touch right there so my camera don't fall. But yeah, man, get on your job, man. Like, for real, this is not the time to be, looking back. We got to move forward, and that's all we're gonna have to do is keep moving forward. Ain't no going backwards. Ain't no going on the back burner. We got to go forward, and that's it. And if you ain't moving forward, something wrong with you. You playing around with YAHAWASHI because these signs is not going to stop. And he's going to keep showing these signs until he unleashed that hell on this place. And there's about to be a lot of hell out here, So we got to stand upon our watch, be the true watchmen, and let these things be known and point out these things because, hey, man, these things are coming to pass. And it's coming to pass fast. Very fast, So let me get this real quick. This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I should answer when I reprove. And we are set upon our watch. We standing on our watch, paying attention to these things. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. Focusing, seeing these things come to pass because of them blood moons, man. This is not to be played around with. It's not a game, man. YAHAWASHI is not playing no games. You need to take this 100% serious. Look into these things, seek out these things, and really just get to it. Because if you ain't getting to it, what are you doing? What are you doing? We got to warn these people about these things to come. And they're one of the signs. We have to pay attention, And man, it's about to be on a whole amplify. A whole lot of amplifying is happening, man. Verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And you seeing other signs, the MOTB coming. That's almost here. Every store you damn near go in now, it says pay with chip or pay with this, pay with that. You gotta put in a barcode, this, that. Pretty soon they're gonna be trying to put that in you. The microchips. And they coming. That's another sign. But the Lord showing all these signs before that come. He always showing you signs in the heavens. But ain't nobody think they think it's just cool. It look cool. Yeah, it look nice. It look cool. Don't get me wrong. But you supposed to know what time it is when them signs are being shown. Verse 3. And we making it plain. We letting you know. We giving you all the answers. World War III is here. Look at all the troops that's turning against America. Matter of fact, pull this up real quick. On the Elder Saint Benji, put this in our orders room, and as you can see, all of these nations You know, if you can see that, hopefully y'all can see that. It's kind of look backwards though. But as you can see, all of these nations right here are turning against America, man. You know, so they not shopping with America. You know, they stopping. Ain't nothing happening. So they all turning against America. America is through, and we see these things is through. You know, if you niggas can't see it through, the hell with you. Y'all some goofies. Cause hey man, we tired of y'all goofies anyway, man. You know, it is really like, who cares what y'all think? Cause we gonna keep doing what we gotta do. You know, no matter how many times we keep coming out with these videos. Hey, guess what? Noah preached the same thing. One thing. The same thing that the flood was about to come for 100 and some years. So all you people thinking it's a joke, guess what? You're gonna die. You're gonna die when this happen, man. You know. So keep playing around. We don't give a damn. No, so I'm gonna keep reading. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And these things are not gonna tarry. It's coming to pass fast. And we seeing that. So get on your shit, man. While you got the opportunity. Because these opportunities is about to stop. The Lord is about to close the door of mercy. It's about to be closed. So you want to get as close to YAHAWASHI as much as you can. All we doing is rehearsing the righteous acts. Like the Day of Atonement, for instance. You know, like the Apostle Ramlav said, you know, he miscalculated, you know, and things happen. We just rehearsing the righteous acts. So, you know, we was supposed to, you know, keep the Day of Atonement this month. Cause I mean in August. But we gonna have to keep it this month now, you know, and it is what it is because, I mean, we in the flesh. We make mistakes. We're not perfect. But guess what? The point is you trying. You doing what you can to fulfill these things for YAHAWASHI. Because I always know around my birthday, which is last month, I know that I usually know the Day of Atonement either come before my birthday or after. You know, it usually come like that. And you know, I was thinking about it and then it kind of slipped my mind too because, you know, we usually remind each other. We always remind each other constantly. And I'm like, oh, damn, we was. But, hey, man, it is what it is. We in rehearsal. We not going to keep nothing 100% perfect here. And YAHAWASHI is not looking for you to keep everything 100% perfect. He ain't looking for so holy people. He looking for people that's actually trying. Is you going to do this? Period. That's the point. Are you going to do it or not? Are you going to stand on your watch? Are you going to warn the people? You know? Salakia. You know? That's the point, man. Is you going to stand on it? Is you going to do these things? If you not, you not. You know? The hell with you. Because, hey, man, we only out here for the elect. That's it. You know? And the point is, man, us being these watchers and warning the people, because that's what we are doing. We warning the people the things that's about to come. And that's what you should be doing. Warning. You know, if you ain't warning the people, something wrong with you, man. You know? Because, hey, we here to warn. I'm about to get this scripture right here. Let me grab it. And if you ain't warning, the hell with you. This is Ezekiel 34 and 1. Matter of fact, no, not 34. This is Ezekiel 33 and 1. It says, again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, this is for our people, the Israelites. That's it. Everybody don't have a part of this. You know, the Lord didn't make a covenant with the whole world. He made a covenant simply with the Israelites. And this is what we're doing. We are warning the children of Israel. Of course, the elect, but we warning all the children of it, all of them. All the children of Israel is being warned. Simple as that. And the ones who take heed, which of course is the elect, 2/3 of you going to be destroyed because y'all don't want to take heed. Y'all don't even want to pay attention to these signs and see that something is great about to happen in this earth. You know, y'all not seeing that. Y'all too busy in la la land, turning, partying, turning up, and having a good time, eating chicken and fries and watermelon. You know, and thinking they ain't nothing about to happen. And you eating seafood boils, the abominations too, pork. You know, hey, the Lord going to destroy y'all because y'all not taking heed. And it says, and saying to them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, which I've been saying, we the watchmen, so you should be letting these things be known, watching and warning the people, because we are here to warn. Simple as that, you know, and continue bringing out these epistles to the best of our abilities, because you're not gonna always some people don't get a chance to do 3 videos a week. Some people don't get a chance to do sometimes a video a week. It happens because you in the flesh, you battling. It's a constant battle. You know, I pray to YAHAWASHI to the best of my ability daily. That He keep it on my spirit to do videos every day to the best of my ability. You know, and that's why I continue just pushing. Because I usually want to push at least 7 or 8 videos a week, but sometimes I only get 5 out a week every week, maybe 6 every week. But I'm constantly fighting because I want to receive my crown. You know, I want to get up out of this flesh, this evil flesh that we in, you know. And Lord willing, I do. Because, hey, man, this flesh is no good. It's no good for nobody, straight up. You will be tweaking in this world and really just be looking lost, man. You know, and, hey, that's why we got to do this. That's why we got to continue doing this, man. This flesh gets sick, which you know, I was, like I said, I was getting a little sick, you know, because one of the brothers, he was sick, and it kind of got caught to me, cause, you know, but it is what it is, you know. Shit happens, but hey, I'm feeling way much better. I just got this this mucus in me, man. Whatever, kind of taking away my voice a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm gonna continue doing what I have to do, and it says, if he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. We see the sword about to come, the destruction about to come. So we blowing this trumpet and we warning the people. Simple as that. We letting it be known what's about to happen. It's up to you to take warning. You know, hey man, you think IUIC got this? You think ISUBK got this? You out of your damn mind. You know, look, man, them dudes are fools, and they them foolish versions. You know, and hopefully we the wise versions. Because, hey, man, we seeking salvation. That's all we look forward to is salvation. And it says, then whatsoever, then whatsoever hear, Salakia, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood should be upon his own head. And the ones who don't take warning, hey, the hell with you. Because we've been saying, hey, for years, hey, these signs was going to come. All of these things are hitting at once. It's like you got the riots all over, people rioting, you got protesting and all of this. Then you got the troops, they coming. You're seeing the rumors of wars, which is going to ultimately lead to World War III. You're seeing the pestilence, diseases rising everywhere, HIV everywhere, man. It's all type of stuff happening. You seeing the earthquakes in diverse places, there's earthquakes everywhere, things are happening, you know. You seeing natural disasters and stuff, fire and the smoke kindling all over in LA. You seeing all type of things happen. You know, so these are the things that are here to show us, hey, we are getting much closer to the return of Yahawashi. You know, because Yahweh is eventually going to send Yahawashi to return to visit this place. And that's why we must continue doing what we have to do to be ready for them days, man. because we're getting prepared and ready. Simple as that. And if you ain't preparing yourself in the mind, because you got to prepare yourself in the mind. And what do that come with? Preparing yourself in the mind, studying to the best of your ability. If you can't, study all the time, watch videos, listen to the videos, because that's a part of studying anyway. Because you're gonna hear certain videos, and that's gonna help, especially on things you might be talking about. You never know when you're in the spirit either. Spirit might hit you, and now you got a video you can do. You never know, man. This is why it's important to continue watching, and seeing and warning people about these signs. All of these signs are happening. These are all signs that we are close to the end. Um, Homosexuality is running rapid through the earth. It's just, which is Val Festus. You seeing all these things running rapid. They pushing on every show. They in every school they doing this. Trump taking things into his own hand. That's a part of a sign. So you should be watching and warning these people, man, and letting it be known what's about to happen, and getting people prepared for these things. How? By letting these things be known, so it can allow them to want to do more. Hopefully, because the only ones who gonna continue in this is the elect anyway. Like we gonna keep continuously saying this. It's not for everybody. Everybody is not meant to get saved. Everybody is not meant to make it. The Lord is coming back for who He said He coming back for, and that's it. You can't sneak your way into salvation. It's not happening. You think you're gonna sneak your way into salvation? You sound crazy. You people are crazy anyway, man. Y'all just believe whatever the hell y'all want to believe instead of believing the words and seeing what the words are saying. Y'all just put, man, whatever. And the hell with you people too. This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And we seeing the wars, we seeing the evils, and we seeing the pestilence. We prophesying against this place. YAHAWASHI always send his prophets out before major things happen. So nobody have an excuse. So it ain't no excuse that we talking about these things and letting it be known that, hey man, this is a part of YAHAWASHI's return. If you don't take warning and you don't want to listen to us, we don't care. At the end of the day, we don't care, because we know that YAHAWASHI is only for those who are going to be watching, paying attention, staying focused, getting on their job, doing this, doing that, everything that's required. Praying. You got to pray. Try fast to the best of your ability. Do some intermittent fasting. You may not do a full fast all the time, but get your mind ready for these things, man. You never know what you're gonna go through, what YAHAWASHI gonna bring you through. But like I said, we rehearsing. We're not gonna get it perfect on the first go round, man. Simple as that. Verse 9, the prophets which, matter of fact, I'm gonna just go to the next. What I wanted to get that one in Luke about the signs. And there should be signs in heaven, KJV. Let me see if I can find the one in Luke. Yeah. This is Luke 21. Inside joke. And 25. All my highlights is gone. That's stupid phone. So this is Luke 21 and 25. And there should be signs in the sun, which is the eclipse. We see that. Like I said, it's coming, man. Another one is coming, man. When it rained in blood in Africa, it was raining blood, man. So hey, man, we know what time it is. We see the things coming. We know that we getting closer. Why you people can't see that? Why you people can't take it? Why it always got to be a back and forth? We look, we ain't trying to argue with you people. We don't got time to argue with nobody. Just we ain't here to argue, man. We just here to tell y'all what it is, and hey, if you don't want to listen, oh well. We already defended the truth. We already what to say, contend for the faith. We already doing that. You know, we already what to say, striving to the truth and to death. You know, we already what to say, we already debating it. You know, we already did all of that. The main important thing is warning. That's the main important thing. We don't care about nothing else. We ain't trying to be in no big debate shows. Because like the scripture says, man, about them endless debates. We not here for an endless debate. We not here for none of that. It's either you going to get on your job, get right with your YAHAWASHI, be a nigga and die. Or be a bitch and die. Simple as that. You know? We ain't here for none of that bull crap, man. This is all about YAHAWASHI, and that's it. You know, that's all it is about. You know, we don't care like if people don't want to hear it, like, because sometimes rude speech gonna come out. I try to not do a lot of rude speech on my videos. You know, that's, you know, to the best of my ability, which I have got way much better than I was before. But we just letting it be known, man. And like the scripture say, though I be rude of speech, yet not of knowledge. We just here to tell y'all and warn y'all, man. That's it. We're really showing y'all true love, because this is love, you know. And it says in the moon, and you see in the blood moons, and in the stars, and you see in that, you see a lot of chariots too. A lot of chariots have been showing themselves, so-called UFOs. So you seeing a lot of them being shown as well, you know. So get on your job. And upon the earth, the stress of nations, you know, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, and we seeing all of this, man. Yeah, how about Shemal Shai is shaking this place? That flood that this smack. I forget what it was. I know some hit in Texas, but it was another place it hit, and hurricanes was smacking and, you know, messing up things, man. Hey, man, this place is it's through, man. It's pretty much over with, you know. And we happy. We happy about these things. We are literally seeing the downfall of our enemy. You know, this is why these, hey man, when we see these signs come to pass, it's a blessing, because we getting more close to the return of YAHAWASHI, like I've been saying. So these things are gonna keep, you know, coming to pass until we get up out of here. And hey man, this is great. You should be happy that this is happening. If you're not happy that these things are happening, you are not in the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Simple as that. Because the more we see it and the more we get closer, we just know, like, man, we almost home. And that's really where we want to go, is home. So when we see these things amplifying, it just bring a joy to your heart. You should be joyful and happy and not just sad. You know, yeah, we go through our ups and downs, man. We go through shit here, man. Every day you gotta work. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of working, but I gotta work. I gotta make my money. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta stand on top of my business. You know, I got a family I'm feeding, my family, you know. So it really ain't no time to sit down and, you know, and not take these things serious. Take it serious while you got the opportunity, man. You know, or the hell with you. Look, man, we not here for people to like us. You know, we don't care if you hate us, so like it, or love us, or whatever you want to do, man. Hey, man, we just looking forward to getting up out of here, and we making it, cause that's what we hope. We hope we make it. We hope we get delivered from all the said perils that's about to come. But let me get this real quick. This is another sign right here that we are closer and closer to the end. So, what's that? It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. And it says, then should the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no accounts of his labors. And we never got no account for our labors. All the things we did, for these devils. These devils literally robbed us and took everything from us and left us with nothing. We don't have nothing. We don't have no place to go. We're stuck here in America. They literally stripped us from that. They didn't care what they was doing when they was murdering us, robbing us, taking from us, stealing our heritage. Everything these devils that did to us. And now we in that time where we can stand in great boldness because what 60, I'll even say 60 years ago, 60 or 70 or 80 years ago, you couldn't really stand out in the streets and say nothing about this place. They always gonna find some way to stop you. But YAHAWASHI been having us on them corners, teaching, doing the work of YAHAWASHI to the best of our ability. It says when they see it, they should be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that look for. Exactly. And they're going to be amazed when we get beamed up on those so-called UFOs getting delivered out of this place, out of this destruction that we in, out of this hell that we in. You people don't understand, man. This place has really did a number on us. It says the scripture says that the saints should be worn out, and we are literally worn out. We're worn out to the point, man, we're ready to mess things up, man. If we didn't have this truth, we would lose our goddamn mind here. Straight up. The Lord literally set us free, and it says the truth should set you free. So these signs that y'all seeing, man, is just showing you how much closer we are, And this is a major sign right here. Us out here teaching and prophesying against the downfall of America and being happy doing it. And it says, and they repenting and groaning for gnashing of spirit should say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometime in derision and a proverb of reproach. And yeah, man, they talk messed about us, right? They said all these things about it. You even got your own people that's supposed to so-called love you. Oh, I love you. Love is keeping the commandments of Yahweh Shemashah. Simple as that. But these people say, I love you. I love you. They show love, much love, and all that. But these be the same people turn around and say all type of terrible things about you, to try to bring you low, to try to hurt you, to try to say all type of manner of wickedness. These be the same people, man. That'll really try to mess with your mental and throw you off your square and all of that, man. The same people who are supposed to so-called love you, or I love you, I care about you. They don't give a damn about you. The only people that care about us is this brotherhood, the real OTF, the real only the family. Straight up. This is the real only the family. We all we got. Nothing else. Ain't nothing in this world that's gonna help us. We all we got. These people don't care about you. Those so-called family don't give a damn about you. They don't. Because if they did, they'll be doing the same thing you doing. Getting right with your Yahawashi and standing upon their watch. If they ain't doing that, they don't love you. They give too damn about you. It's us against the world. Simple as that. It's always been like that. Us against the world. Now, the elect are true brothers, But let me keep reading. And it says, we fool accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered amongst the children of the Most High Power God, and his lot is amongst the saints? And they like, man, how is these people? Because all they did is look down on us, talked about us, treated us like we wasn't nothing, spit on us, beat us, hung us, shot us, all type of things they did to our people. You know, but you think these devils love you? They don't love you. Your own people don't even love you. That's why you got to be careful with certain people you be around. That's why you should be with people that's like-minded like you. And that's all I be around is people that's like-minded like me. I don't want to be around a lot of niggas, but it is what it is. But sometimes it's going to happen. You're going to be around certain family members and stuff, but just keep things cordial. If they don't, they probably know what you about. And if they don't believe, the hell with them, man. We don't really care, man. We don't care who believe, who want to get on board, who want to get right. We really don't care because we understand that these things have to come. That's a part of a sign right there. Your own people hating you, your own people talking against you. That's a part of the sign, man. But let me get this. This is man, Matthew 24. I'm gonna start. I might read a little bit of all this. I don't know yet. But I'm going to start at 4. This is Matthew 24 and 4. And YAHAWASHI answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. And we ain't supposed to get deceived by nobody. Nobody should be able to take you out of this truth. Simple as that. For many should come in my name saying, I am Mashiach, and should deceive many. And you got people like that right now saying they the Messiah, and they the sent forth. Y'all not the Mashiach. But then you got people saying that and acting like they really here on that level. They ain't on no level. Move around. Stop being a goofy. Stop being a clown. And a lot of these people are clowns. They goofy. They lame. Simple-minded ass people. I mean, y'all about Shemel ain't playing with you goofies. Ain't playing with you idiots. If you don't want to see the signs coming to pass, the hell with you, man. These people, man, they gonna get. Look, man, it's a lot of things about to happen to a lot of you people out here, you Israelites that's not of Israel, man. Cause y'all not of us. Y'all don't do what we do. Y'all not warning like we want it. Hey, man, we don't care if you ain't warning like we want it. Guess what? We gonna do what we have to do, and as simple as that. That's it. We ain't got nothing else, man. I'm standing 10 toes down for this truth. YAHAWASHI Ratazar. Simple as that. Abaratazar. We don't care about nothing else, man. What is in this world, man? What is in this world for us? Nothing. All it is wickedness. Everything is wicked. Everything. You even wicked. and say you not. We not perfect. Well, if you walking around thinking you ain't wicked, you out of your mind, man. You wearing a fabric of different clothes. I mean, Salaki, you wearing clothes with different fabrics in it. You ain't supposed to wear mixed fabrics. They put it in there. So you can't even keep that perfect. So that's a sin right there. You a sinner. Most of the females we deal with, they already got their virginity taken. Even though they not with that person no more and all that, when you deal with her, that's adultery. But we understand that we under grace and we got a chance to get salvation. Because it'll be out of your mind. You think if you a man and you don't want to deal with a woman, you're gonna deal with a woman. Long as she ain't got no man, like she claiming a man. That's what I would say. Long as she ain't claiming no man, you vet her, should vet, and you deal with her. Hey man, it is what it is. But technically, we all committed adultery because a lot of these females are not virgins. And 9 times out of 10, the dude that took their virginity is not dead. So it's just simple as that, man. And they remember who took their virginity. They don't never think of, don't let a female fool you and don't think and say otherwise. I'm telling you, man, you'll be out of your mind if you believe that. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, seeing that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all of these things are coming to pass. The wars, rumors of wars, and all of that. YAHAWASHI is showing it. The end is here. It's just not fully at the end. We're not fully there yet. There's one more major prophecy got to come to pass, and that's that microchip. That's the last major prophecy when they make it mandatory, you know? And they looking forward to making that mandatory, just so you know. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. And how many scriptures I'd have read, and it said the same thing. The pestilence and all that. People out of their mind think, man, precept must be upon precept. Precept upon precept. Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Line upon line. Here a little, and there a little. So you're supposed to be combining the puzzles and putting it together. And when you got 4 precepts that all saying the same thing, you know the puzzle have been put together. And we see, because every scripture is a law. You know, this whole book is the law. The whole book of YAHAWASHI is a law. You know? And it says, all these are the beginning of sorrow, and we seeing the beginning of sorrows happening. People are losing jobs like crazy. No benefits out here. People losing unemployment, you know, and they couldn't find a job. They was looking for a job. You know, everybody is going through something. Even brothers are going through some things, man. That's why we must pray for one another all the time. Pray, pray, pray. We should be praying. Like Apostle Rakah always say, pray. You should be praying. You know? It says, then should they deliver you up to be afflicted, and should kill you, and ye should be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And they gonna be looking to grab us, man. But we have to keep faith in YAHAWASHI that he gonna deliver us through whatever he put us through. There's nothing on this earth you can't handle. You should be able to handle anything YAHAWASHI throw your way. Because everybody got to fulfill their lot. You know, simple as that. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. We're seeing a lot of that happen. The divisions amongst family. Family is not getting along, and they basically ready to put each other to death. That's what's going on out here, man. So you should be getting on your job while you have the opportunity. And it says, and many false prophets arise and deceive many. And you're seeing a lot of, like we just read earlier, a lot of false prophets, a lot of people calling themselves Mashiach. You know, you got all of that, man. You got so much madness out here. It don't make no sense. It's just so much. It's just every time you turn around, it's loading up, man. There's a whole lot of, man, there's just a lot of foolishness out here, man, to be honest. That's why I said folly is set in great dignity. Ecclesiastes 10:6. So, man, get on it. In a minute, I'm going to be closing this. But I got to get some rest. I got to get up in the morning. But it says, and because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you're seeing a lot of people getting cold-hearted out here. You know, ain't nobody loving each other, man. Ain't nobody caring about anything. They just putting each other to death, especially these YNs and these YBs. They really just hurting each other out here. They don't care about each other. You know, and they going to continue doing what they going to do. If they was doing folly in the world, they going to continue with it. Simple as that. Because that's all they know. And the hell with them type of people. Verse 13. But he that should endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And YAHAWASHI said, you will be saved long as you endure to the end. You have to endure these things. Verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached and all the world for a witness, which we are the watchmen, simple as that, and then we the sign. We are the sign unto all nations. And then should the end come. So all of these things is getting pushed through all nations. Everybody is going to hear this before the destruction coming. You seeing that. Hey man, I could say when I first got in, 15 going on 16 years, this word one pushed all over. Like, I mean, it was pushed, but not like now. I was 19 at the time, you know? So man, it ain't nothing the same, man. Everything changed. And you seeing that. Now the gospel is being preached, and we see in the end. I'm gonna skip down in Matthew 24 and 36. But of the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So nobody understands or knows when the return of Yahawashi. Have you people don't even know how Yahawashi look or the Father, when the scriptures tell you exactly how they look. Well, hey, who the hell is with you people? A lot of you think the Most High ain't nobody. And a lot of you people think the Most High could be a freaking female, which is out of order. No, he's a man, man. What? Look, man, you people just make up anything out here nowadays. But that's why you got men like us to point out these signs, and let it be known. And it says, but as the days of Noah were, so should also the coming of the Son of Man be. And we saying that. The same things happening now. It's going to be the same thing when the Son returns. A lot of folly everywhere. Verse 39. And Noah not until the flood came and took them away. My bad. I skipped one. Verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Like, man, they was doing all of this wickedness until the time Noah had entered into that ark. They was turning up. There was nothing but wickedness everywhere. And they ain't care. Nobody cares. People did whatever the hell they wanted to do. They was too busy feeding the flesh and not feeding the spirit. And hey, whatever. These people could continue feeding the flesh. We don't care. We gonna feed the spirit. Keep going. And no, not, well, yeah. And no, not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. And you people are going to get caught in that thief in the night. Because y'all not watching. Y'all not paying attention. Y'all don't see no vision. You don't see, and the hell with you people. You ain't got to see the vision. You ain't got to see anything. But just know, we're telling you these signs and they will come to pass. There's nothing y'all can do about it. Simple as that. So I'm about to go ahead and close this because, like I said, I'm getting tired. I had a very long day today. And, hey, I'm beat. I'm ready to lay down. And I got to get up early and all of that, man. And I got to teach. So I got to get my rest. But, hey, man, this felt good in spirit. I wanted to do another live stream, especially on the Sabbath. You want to try to do these things while the Sabbath, because it's the best time to really do it, to be in the spirit, because you want to be in the spirit of YAHAWASHI no matter what, and pulling out these epistles. So get on your job, and the hell with this place, man. We almost out of here. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. Hey, keep pushing and doing the work. We almost out of here. We so close. We literally so close. The signs are happening. And man, we almost out this bitch. Shalom Barakathum and a Baba Ball.